Fucking A. At least I was able to get it out of its glitch. Talk about being aggravating. So let's go through. Well, I definitely am looking for one. Here, giga. Here, giga. I think that's a 9 trap. That is Order of the Wolf. Okay. Remember that they need a giga party. They always need a giga party. So now I know for sure that that's Order of the Wolf, which is nice. And the thing about the Order of the Wolf is they always hunt in packs, so I get to kill more than one. Great. The thing is, I won't have to lift a finger, but lead them the fucking birthday present I'm gonna bring them. Just lead it right to them. Here, guys, have fun with this one. As soon as it starts eating their base. It's beautiful. No gig. That is no gig. The only way I can think of Kentucky. Hold on a minute. What? Oh. Yeah, mine's been up here. It's been up here. I put it up as soon as I got back. Damn, that's wild. Everyone got kicked. I wasn't the only one. The server crashed is what happened. Well, I was letting my stamina do it. I was letting it whoop on me. Here you got them wolf packers. I know what you are, but I don't know who you. I do not know. Maybe. I'll figure it out. I don't know. Let me through. Come on now. And let me. Ankylosaur taming food. Ankylosaur taming food. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, so regular kibble, that's all I needed to know. Oh, that should work. Are you there, baby? Baby. Hello? No, a lot of times when I log on to the internet on my phone, it'll cut out the phone like a dumbass. I told you my phone's so old that it will not do multiple things at once, just won't do it. It'll cut out the volume or something. Yeah, that's why I was trying to figure out when it brought you back. So I'll take the kibble. I'll take my darts. And I'll take my dart gun. And just in case something jumps me, I'm going to take a shotgun shell. And place my shotgun right there. The sun is coming up. Whistle passive and pull out my darts. How you doing, Nike? Time for you to go to sleep there, bud. Come on, bring it on, motherfucker. We're gonna keep walking in circles. Come on. Go down, you son of a bitch. Come on. Figure out life. You ain't gonna hit me, motherfucker. Just ain't gonna do it. Damn, he just... Get over there, you goddamn bird. I'm tired of you flopping around. I'm gonna fuck up and shoot you. That's not gonna end well. Come on, Ankylosaur, go fuck down. Thank you. Now, whistle, attack my target. Thank you. Bingo. And tapes in progress. Bingo. That can't be right. No. So say, Jackson's right fucking there. I'm not taming him. He's already mine. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see where it had me a little confused there. Just a little. Well, us being a little on the safer side. Because I got some baby two-so's to get to. Let me go ahead and put 100 narcotics on it and dose the fuck out of the son of a bitch. So I'll stay down. What's up, baby? I'm actually going to turn off a lot of that goddamn noise making. It's about ready to drive me fucking insane. Should be grinder and some air conditioners. Bingo. Slip on down here. Fill these two-so's up. God, that's so confusing. I'm gonna fix that. Keeps making me think one or the other's missing because when you come at them from certain angles, then one of them disappears. Really? Put it right back in the same spot, I think. Game. That's what I need. Bullshit. jealous. Come here. Bale, quit being jealous. I say, Bale, quit. How you doing, Bubs? How you doing? Come here. No, that's right. 91%. It looked like it went down. So I was like, what the fuck? Be good, Val. I said be good. Just keep flipping that head over to watch buffalo. Sorry if I was flying a little weird. But, buffalo. That's all I got to say. That motherfucker does weird shit all the time. Never had to distract you. Would y'all like to explain to me why y'all causing ruckus? Y'all need to be good. Y'all need to act like y'all got some fucking sense before I start acting like I don't. Can y'all be good? I fucking turn around, Belle sitting on the edge. She won't get off the bed. But she'll sit on the edge of it and fuck with it. I don't mind them playing, but playing turns into roughhousing turns into the goddamn neighborhood here in a wrestling match. On top of that, my shit getting broke. My table's getting knocked over. Because this motherfucker's smart. He knows he can fit in places she can't, and she don't know that. And she's going to try to go to the fucking, all the way through it, wall and all. She don't fucking play around. She sure doesn't. Would you like to go to your room, Belle? I told you not to get off the bed. Now lay down and be good. One more time I turn around and you've moved. And on the floor. I'm going to bust your ass. And then I'm going to take you to your room. Okay? Well, I'll hold your hand for a second. But you need to be good. Don't lick me. Don't lick me. Don't lick me. Belle, don't lick me. How many times? Don't. No. Thank you. No. 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 Lay down. Lay down, Belle. Lay down. Enough's enough. I'm about ready to bust your ass and put you up. You keep pushing my patience. Okay. Thank you. Giga was doing about 700, 900, somewhere in between there. Come on, you goddamn car. I saw you over here, you son of a bitch. Let's go. Killed your ass before you hit the ground, didn't he, you sorry motherfucker? You tried to leap off the mountain to get away from me. Killed you in midair. Ah, didn't get to eat you though, sad face. back, you some bitch. Or you'll meet your fucking maker. Actually, I'm gonna kick that out just in case I accidentally press R2 on it and kill my fucking RGO, right? If they eat organic polymer, or if I eat organic polymer, it's automatic death. Period. Just insta kill. That's what it is. And that's what that goops of fucking shit that you saw me throw out was. This ain't gonna be lagging behind. Really wanting a 150 if I'm going to tame one like that. Yeah, won't let me up that way. Let me up this way. Yeah. Ain't worth it. For me. All the climbing I'd have to do to get back up. Just let my stamina fill up. This is the place I call Jesus Christ. If the animal's fast enough, you can sprint across the top of the water. That's why I call it Jesus Christ. I used to do it all the time with my Rexes, but it was a lot harder with my Rexes. They have much smaller feet versus a Giga. If I can put on a Giga, it's a bigger car. You want some too? Catch that shit too. Okay, you don't want to play? I'll play a different way. Ammunition in that. What about this one? No ammunition, you lucky bastards. Motherfucker here, I know that. Anyway, pump. Couldn't get to that spot because they can't turn very hard unless I'm on them. a bit of fur. Yeah. Got 1,000 or so. That's all good. I don't blame you, babe. I've already ate. I was starving. Are you feeling all right, though? I mean, that's always good. Because that means that runs a better chance I might see you tonight. Well, sometimes I do miss in the motherfucking bottle flies 20 or 30 feet away from me. That is true. Peace and quiet for Daddy. Thank you. Have a nice day. Where's the deal? Gotta put up with that old shit. My house is not a goddamn fucking slow. So you ain't gonna treat it like a sewage. What she did was piss in the floor. That's what she did. She didn't piss as in like piss. Looks like an excited piss, but still, if you gotta go to the bathroom, you can notify me. You know how to do it. Get all antsy and then you go fucking like you're going out the back door, keep going to the curtain. That's how I know she's gotta go potty. You know what I'm saying? Notify me. But she never. She's lazy. You get where I'm going with that? She never whimpered. She never done a fucking thing. Never even gave me a single sign she had to go potty. So now I didn't give her a single sign either. She just saw me look at it and look at her. She could tell I was upset. So. That's way too much weight. Yeah, damn. Alright, so there was plenty of meat on that run. It's where it's 3X, normally would have been dog shit for a meat run. Bell, hush. Enough! buttons was getting kind of iffy. What it is, it was getting stiff, so I loosened the spring back up by overextending it. I don't like it when they get stiff. Goddamn. Special weather statement. I guess we're going to have a storm or something. I don't know. It's what it's saying. Who fucking knows? Huh? Yep, I just got a weather advisement. I didn't read it though. See how I've done got the layout of my place down to autopilot? Like I don't even look where I'm going most of the time. I just like back my ass up in there. Yo, that's the way I roll. It's called autopilot. Works wonders. Yes, ma'am. Don't tell nobody. I don't need anybody to know about my bad habits. Shoo-wee. Grab some of this meat in here since there's only 3 2-zones. I'm gonna load them up with this cooked meat real quick. That way I don't have to worry about as much. Well, goddamn. what? It's 11th. Sunday the 11th, babe. Well, that's right now. Sunday to Monday. It could have been what my advisor was about to like. Alright, I've had enough talking. I've talked enough. Not you. Yeah? What now? What now? Get over here and lay down now. Get over here and lay down. Now, don't define me. This is not the time. Get over here and lay down and stay. I'm not about to whoop you, but get your ass over here now. I'm done talking. Are you done? Thank you. Next time, I will not spare the rod, Belle. You will have an ass whooping coming. If you hadn't looked halfway goddamn pitiful, you'd have got it anyways. Sorry. She had aggravated me to death with her high-pitched whistling. She don't understand that shit hurts my head most of the time. Begging me for what? To come out, you're being punished. You get where I'm going with this? Well, it's not really the yelling that scares her. Because trust me, I'm not yelling at the top of my lungs. It's not the yelling that scares her, it's my goddamn crazy eyes. And crazy eyes get her ass every time. You okay, babe? What's wrong? She's fine. You also know my animals push the limits. And they do it on purpose. Exactly. And I'm supposed to correct them and keep them in line. Mine are different because they're raised different. Do you not notice how smart they are? My work has its fruits. That's not because of me. I've told you that and I've showed you that. Showed you the scars on her face. That's not because of me. Honey, I'm popping her in the chops. It's not fucking hurting her. I'm not fucking taking her head off. Her fucking pride is all that hurts. That's it. Because you're used to people doing it because they like to do it. I hate to do it. How many times have I told my animals, do not make me the bad guy? How many times have I begged and pleaded with them? I begged and pleaded with her before I went in there after her ass. And you see what? I did what? I had mercy. I had mercy when I went in there. That should prove another fact to you. I don't like being the bad guy. I don't. I hate it. But I have to make them mine. If I do not, then I fail them. Just like I would children. They are my children. Do you understand? I can't have any. It's not going to ever happen for me. Everybody's like, well, you can adopt. Yeah, no, I can't. I cannot adopt. I'm a dude with mental fucking health issues and a history of it. They're not good. And a history of violence at that. Without having a record, granted, I don't have a record, but it still shows up that I'm, in my mental institutions and stuff and all that. And in my history, that I have a history of violence. I cannot adopt. They are my kids. I've buried plenty of them to know it hurts just as bad as losing a kid. I buried Hammer because I failed him. I didn't teach him about females and why not to chase them and why when the time is right and things like that. I wasn't able to teach him that. I've got an advantage this time around. She is the female. You feel that? You get where I'm going with that? She is the female. She's not going to be chasing. She's going to be chased. And then all I've got to do at that point is what you see is just keep her put up. I think she's been fixed because she hasn't been in heat since I've had her. Her stomach's been, and also used to have a pretty scar on it, but don't anymore. It's sort of just blended in with her belly. I think they may have fixed her when they tried to make her a mean dog. Or the shelter or wherever she come from. You know what I mean? I know I was brought to her and said that she was brought to me at Speedway where I worked there. Said she had been abused, and she did. She had scars on her face and everything else. Been beat with it. That's what the woman claimed. The dog had been beat with a chain. It was pretty sad. It wasn't. Yeah. I told her, well, that'll never happen again. And I dropped down to one knee, and she started licking on me and stuff. And I said, that'll never happen again. Come on, Belle, get your ass in here. I opened my truck door. Bitch ate my fucking lunch. I said, I'll be right back. And I put my burgers on the dash. She ate my goddamn lunch and shit in my passenger seat. First day I had her, it was rodeo time. Oh, trust me. The story she comes from, this is a fairy tale. Huh? What do you mean? Well, I've had her for 2 years or so, or 3. They said she was a couple months old whenever I got her. She looked like she was just getting full grown. So I'd say probably 3 to 4 months old. So that's when I got her. What do you mean I should have known how she was going to be? What do you mean? I train them. It's not how they are, it's how I train them to be. So, or maybe I'm missing your point. What I'm trying to say is maybe I'm missing your point. So continue. Well, what are you? Like I said, this is a fairy tale to what she was raised in. Well, born in. An owner that respects her boundaries, makes sure that she has all of her food, never goes starving, never goes thirsting, gets played with and respected like an animal. You know, well, I mean, respected as an equal. Not even Yoda gets that. He's not respected as an equal. He's treated like a dog. Mine aren't. They're talked to like people and they're treated like people. So they have to learn the mannerisms of people. Well, but you can see my point though. I treat mine as an equal. As I'm the alpha, they're my betas. That's how that works. What I say goes. But I am an animal just like y'all, and so on and so forth. You know? That's the whole reason they strive to understand me. You know, when I first got, well, still to this day, I share my food with Belle. Gets my salt, you know, the pan that I eat out of, you know, the pan that I cook in. Belle gets to clean that up. I put her a little dog food in it so it soaks it up. I let her clean that up. Huh? No, they don't. What I say goes. And Belle will not take my fucking food. I don't know where that idea come up. She will not take my food. She will not even challenge me for my food. She will not even watch me eat. Why? Because I've trained her not to. Buffalo, on the other hand, is different. Wild is the word. From a wild, probably several litters deep in wild. That's because she thinks she has, you got to understand the alpha bond. She thinks she is my beta. Huh? Right, but she does understand that he's part of my pack. See, because remember, I made her realize he's the baby. He is the baby. Do not hurt the baby. And the only reason, like I said, half and half, him not having a place to go and her needing a playmate, is the reason that he came home with me. I was tired of her being isolated, just me and her. It really takes communication skills out of them. That's right. You won't find it written anywhere because we don't learn new things unless we try new things. See, this isn't something trying new for me, honey. I've raised every animal I've had like this. Every animal. This is something that I know works for me. It gives them more of a personality instead of just being a dog or being a cat. They start to have a personality. Haven't you noticed Buffalo? His personality's out there. Belle, you've noticed her. She's my beta. She made sure you saw when you peeked out of the cover. She didn't even see you. What did she do? She made her round. She made sure no other fucking woman was here, and then she went back to her room. My whole point. They are my companions. They are no longer animals. That is what I'm saying. They're not animals anymore, honey. I raise them not to be. Not to be what you were. To rise above it, evolve. It's perfectly possible for them to do so. I mean, I know you've seen, there used to be a big story on the fucking news. A woman had taught her cats to eat with forks and fucking spoons. To sit at the table, to have manners. I swear to God. Not really. It was a woman and her cats. That's it. That's all she had left. She had no family left. When animals become your companions, it's different. But you've also had human companions all of your life. I have not. Well, not lately, I get that. Not lately, I get it. Well, I was just thinking, you've had husbands, you've had a kid, that's what I'm getting at. You've lived with your mom. I don't. Until now. Yeah, no. My animals, the sun rises and sets in my ass crack if you haven't noticed. They're thankful. That's because my voice is the fucking volume control for them. I told you what part, I remember I explained this to you. My voice is a remote control to them. When I need them to stop doing what they're doing or do what I want them to do, or for that matter, doing something they're not supposed to, my voice has to crack like lightning to them. It has to get their attention, so I don't have to throw something across the room. What part of me literally telling Buffalo, him hiding in the kitchen, to go through there, get the fuck out of my sight, and watch him as he slowly walks past my thing, walks down the wall, and walks through the curtain back to the bathroom. He tagged my arm while I was eating, trying to challenge me. That's different than asking. That's not asking for food. That's challenging me for food. We know how we ask for food. We wait patiently, just like I've taught him before. You wait patiently, and I'll give you the last bite of my food. I've always done that with my animals. Belle gets to clean my pans and stuff. She used to get the last bite of food, but now she doesn't get that. She gets to clean my pans and stuff. It's healthier for her that way because potatoes and all that I eat aren't the healthiest thing for her. But the meats and the grease are. They're perfectly healthy for her. So I changed up her diet a little bit instead of giving her all these carbs like bread and all that, to where she only gets meats and grease and stuff like that. That helps with her coat, helps with her overall well-being. Bread and potatoes and starches aren't that great for her. I didn't know that for a long time. That's why I had to change up her diet, because she was getting fat instead of lean and muscular like she normally is, her natural body form. Well, I can't help with the fact that we're not, uh, what's the word? We are not herbivores or carnivores. We're omnivores. We eat both plant and meat. We as human beings do. Now, I can't help that. Like, I like bread. I like stuff like that. And like I said, I don't give that much of a fuck about my health. The reason being is I'm going to die by something. I might as well enjoy it until the day I die. I could be watching my health, walk out the next fucking day, get in a car wreck, kills me dead or now. That's life. You're not promised tomorrow, so I try to enjoy what I can of it. I enjoy it and try to do my best by other people. Like you know the ones I care about. I love you. I know, I'm probably a handful. I'm a mess. I'm this, I'm that. I'm an asshole and then some. I don't aim to be the asshole and then some, but Well, then you fall into the... Go ahead, I'm listening. So if I'm sitting in the living room and I tell my dog to go to her room, how does she know where her room is? And what room even means? If I tell my dog to wait before she eats her food, if I tell her to wait and then I tell her, go ahead, go eat your food, she waits for the word food and then go, those two words together. That's what I'm trying to say. They understand a lot more than people give them credit for. If people keep treating them like stupid, dumb fucking animals for the rest of eternity, then that's what all they'll ever be, is stupid, dumb fucking animals for the rest of eternity. I choose to do different, to better them as a race, even if it's just my own personal ones. I educate and teach them what things are, so they understand when I say what I say. If I'm upset and I say go to your room, that means go to your room. You know, I'm done. I'm done with your ass. If I tell you to go to your room, you know, happy, you know what she does? She defies me. So the tone in my voice also plays in to what I need her to do. It's the tone and how I say it is what gets the point across. Because if I say, go to your room, what's she gonna do? Oh, he's happy, he's just joking, he don't mean that. Well, go to your fucking room. All of a sudden, yeah, I better go to my room. He really did mean what he said. But the point is, if I say it nice and then I say it upset, then I'm having to repeat myself, and that's not cool. Bell, hush. Like I said, it's different the way I do things. I learned with Mickey. Mickey was a good learning experience. How this works. Then it was my cat Aries, and then it was Hammer. And then here I am, got Bell and Buffalo. It's not going to be written down. There's no one person that knows everything. And you don't learn new things unless you explore and try. And that's where I come to the conclusion that a lot of the reason why animals are fucking dumb, stupid animals is because they've been treated that way their entire fucking lives. Their entire generations. That's... Well, no, but 99.9% of people do. Oh, come here, baby. And when they're bad, they put them in a cage. Mine has her own room. I don't think I know anyone that has their dog has its own room. Her own domain. Her own TV that's not plugged up. And she likes to sit there and watch her reflection. As she moves around, she'll dance with her reflection and shit. My dog has one. Huh? Well, you know what? She's not lonely. Right, it makes her happy. Things, little things. Huh? Right. She is. Otherwise, when I say her name, you see. As soon as I say her name, her whole body shivers from head to toe. Shivers. Shivers with excitement. Right? That's the whole point. Yes, but you also have to understand she's being punished right now. She pissed right in the middle of my fucking kitchen. Didn't even try to hide it. I could have went off. She could have whimpered, she could have warned me. She knows how to do it, but she chose to be lazy to lay next to me. What? This is not, she does that. This is a once in a lifetime, not once in a lifetime, but once in a while thing. This hasn't happened since she was a puppy. She has not pissed in my presence. She's always let me know. As soon as I taught her how to let me know to go to the bathroom, she goes to the bathroom. That's what I'm trying to tell you. My animal knows better than the way she acts. That's why she gets punished for making poor choices, because that's it. I know better, but I made the choice not to do that. It's the choices that they make is what they get punished for. Buffalo knows not to bother me. Why I eat? Knows it. Fights the urge, and sometimes the urge wins. And when the urge wins, you have to let him know that's not cool. It's punishment time. If that's the case, if you let animals give in to their urges all the time, you do know that dogs would eat children because they're smaller than them. Would prey upon them. But we have taught them that children and babies are a part of the family, and so are they. That's why they do not. Cats would eat children. They weren't taught better. They weren't protected by us. That's what I'm trying to say. A mountain lion will still eat a human as easy as anything else. That's the one. Go ahead. Well, remember, animals were wild, feral creatures until we started what I like to call our family. And then they started to evolve into that. Like my dog is technically, you know what the nickname for my dog is? My breed of dog is nicknamed the nanny dog. Literally, the nanny dog. No. That when she realized that something is a baby, she does. Like Buffalo, she thought he was a threat. Now she mamas him all the fucking time, cleaning him and shit. My dog will match my scent and my mannerisms toward people to know if they're okay. They're good people. She loves kids. Loves kids. But the thing is, that's because they were bred, it's bred into them to be a human's companion. Now, every once in a while, you get a dog that's been betrayed by humans so much that it doesn't like people. Henceforth, if I hadn't got a hold of Belle when I did, it might have just been that way. Belle is in a fairy tale compared to where she was. And Buffalo, even though me and him get into it, who does the fucking apologizing? Because he knows that he was in the wrong. You are right. He does because he knows. Now do you understand? Now, what I'm trying to say, now that you're starting to see my method, is it opening your eyes a little bit yet? Everything. It's hard to see and it's hard to hear. I get it because people fear what they don't understand. It's a natural response within us all. Go ahead, I'm listening. Hmm. You, well, and, go ahead. Well, what I was getting at, like, what I was about to say. For instance, 30 minutes, wasn't even trying to teach the dog something. Every time he threw a stick, the dog would take the stick and try to play take the stick from me. You know, every time they'd bring it to you, he'd take off running, you reach down for it. So look, my buddy's dog named Cash. Okay, that's the name of the dog. Alright. I said, fuck you, Cash. He looked at me real weird. I said, I'm not playing your stupid fucking game. You go over and you play with your fucking stick. You want me to throw it, you bring it here and you drop it. I'm tired of trying to take it from you. And I told his daddy, I was like, don't you get that stick from him. Watch this. I said, he wants us to play with him. He'll bring us that stick and he'll fucking drop it. He didn't. He didn't. After 30 minutes and neither one of us having nothing to do with him, like a switch. Flip the switch in the dog's brain that it's not a game that people like to play. We'll play fetch, but we're not going to play take the stick from you. He's had that dog 6 years, I think, whenever I taught that dog that. That dog, he didn't know his dog knew what I was fucking saying, let alone what I meant. Dog was so smart that it acted stupid. Knew what English was. That's what I'm trying to say. That. Do what? Do what? Yeah, that's not cool. There's master and dog. That's not how that works. No, the dog just didn't understand that that's not how it works. That was it. That was all it was. Just flip that switch. To where it came to an understanding that this is not how this is supposed to be. No wonder Daddy quits playing with me and goes in the house when I don't give him the stick. See, he didn't, because see, that's the thing. When he get upset, he just quit fucking with me. He's like, alright, I don't want to play no more, you know? And then go on to the next thing. Now, see, that's it. That was his mistake. Instead of, sitting there doing nothing, just sitting there, he would go on to occupy with himself with something else instead of sitting there and just letting the dog be bored along with him. Because see, when he'd go on to doing something else, the dog would be paying attention to what he was doing instead of being the boredom of him not having the stick thrown again. See, the dog was just like my dog. The sun rises and sets in the owner's ass. See? But he had never been taught to understand shit like that, and I wasn't intentionally trying to teach him. I just had enough of his shit, and I told him what I told him. Lo and behold, me and him were sitting there talking on his porch, and their trash come up and dropped it at my feet. And I said, where I picked it up and throw it, he come back and dropped it back at my feet. I said, I'll take it to Daddy over there. And he said, come here, Cash. I'd be goddamn, he put it over and dropped it at his feet. He didn't have to fucking go after it and chase his dog. It was that simple. Just had to flip the switch. That's it. Just had to help the dog come to an understanding that something's not right. And how I do it with Belle or my animals, how I start that process is whenever I put food and stuff down for them, is I keep them from getting it. Like with Buffalo, making him wait. To fight his natural instincts, fight them. We do every day as humans. Do we not? We almost don't have any natural instincts anymore. Most people don't even realize they have a sense of smell when they walk out in the woods. They don't even realize all they smell is fucking just, it smells like fucking trees and leaves. You telling me it'll smell like bear over there? Not to mention there's fresh turkey shit about 100 meters from us. You telling me you didn't see them turkey tracks going along the creek? You telling me you can't see those goddamn wet cobwebs out in front of you? You think you ought to pick up a stick instead of keep walking through them? Pick up a stick and wave it in circles in front of you to get off cobwebs? People are fucking stupid this damn time. They really fucking are. I feel sorry for them. You really want me to be honest? If the world goes to hell, the hillbillies will be the last fucking survivors. And I mean that wholeheartedly. No, ma'am. I don't judge you at all. I love you. I'm not meant to judge you. That's God. There is no personality type. You're Darla Bomar Robinson. You're not a type. You're a human being, and you should be treated as such. It's because I love you. When you love someone, there's mannerisms you call them by, like babe, beautiful, all the nice things. Trust me, before I had these pen strokes, I used to be a genius. There's things I think about that most people wouldn't think about in their entire lifetime. And I think about several of those things today. I could put it to you like this. If she comes home and she dies, y'all can sue them. Not that it's a big thing that you want to do, because I know that, goddamn, my mother just died. The last thing I want to do is cause any more pain and suffering than I'm already going through. But these motherfuckers, I'm telling you, man, I'd sue the fucking shit out of them. Alright? How do you know they're not in league together to get your fucking place? Because what works at fucking nursing homes? Medical staff. What works at goddamn hospitals? Medical staff. Thank you. Birds of a feather flock together, sugar pie. What do you mean? Yeah. This is my third home because of people fucking me over. Belle, get your ass back in your room. Come on. I know one of y'all picked the fucking lock. Come on. That what it is, I walked through there earlier. Belle, come on. Get in your room now. Alright, get your ass in here. Don't you be trying to run to that bathroom act like you ain't listening. Now go. Get in there. Now. Keep stepping. See, like that. Take that little tiny step, take a little tiny step. Pushing my patience. It's never fail fudge, honey. It's alright, honey. It's okay. Makes you defensive, too. And it's alright. Yeah. It's okay, honey. And I'll deal with it when it comes because I know what you're saying and what you're doing you don't fucking mean. That's just plain and simple. Trust me, everything will be alright. My animals don't know any other way. Other than the life they had before. Buffalo eating beetles off the goddamn ground because he's goddamn starving. Belle so timid that when it's still to this day, when I whoop her, she tucks her goddamn head in the corner where she had been beat damn near half to death. I'm surprised she's not a goddamn vegetable with how hard they've probably hit her with shit. When I think about the life they could have had, you better goddamn believe I'm in tears. Right now I'm in fucking tears to the life they could have had. But I do everything that I can to make sure that within my power, they have structure, and they're took care of, and they're fucking loved. They've got to respect the pecking order. Go ahead. Exactly. You want to know what the problem is? You're going to have to pick her up and make her comfortable sitting with you. Literally, sit her in your lap all the time. And then that's all she'll want. She'll find you by scent and sit in your lap because it's more comfortable and more safe in your lap than anywhere else. You're the biggest, baddest thing in the house. Uh-huh. To make sure you're in bed. I'd start packing her around the house, even drinking your morning coffee. Do you know Hammer had his own chair outside of my bedroom that he slept in? That was his chair. When I woke up and went and sit in my chair, my living room chair, he would get out of his chair, get up, put his arms over my elbow, and put his paws over my elbow and lay his head on my shoulder. I literally had to lean forward to drink my coffee because I couldn't pull my elbow up to me. Well, I couldn't pull my hand to my face because he had his arms in it. That was every morning. I could leave my dinner in the other room, put a plate over top of the pan, because usually I would cook it in the pan, make it in the pan, put a plate over top of it, and eat it out of the pan, right? I could put a plate over top of it. He would not fuck with it. Belle will not fuck with it. Why? They've been taught better. Belle won't fuck with it. I can put a sandwich. I proved it to one of my exes. I put a sandwich, took a bite of it, and put it on the fucking bed, right on the plate. I set the plate and sandwich and all on the bed. I said, now watch this. Belle, that's my food, and you better not fucking touch it. I went to take a piss, and I left my bedroom door open so my ex at the time could watch Belle and keep an eye on her. She did not touch my food. I went to my mother's house, took Belle with me. Mom was sitting there watching TV, and Pizza Hut was going to charge, $4 or $5 just to bring it down to Touch Street. I was ordering a pizza for me and my mother. And so I said, Belle, I was like, well, I'll just come pick it up then. If it's going to be extra $5, I'm just right down the street. It ain't going to bother me. I looked at Belle, and I said, you sit right there in that fucking chair. You don't move, and you watch TV with Mama. And I said, Mom, you let me know if she gets the fuck up. She gets up, she gets her ass whooped when I get back. She didn't get up. She's that smart. Trust me. Hammer was too. Hammer was too. I could tell him to watch TV or whatever. I'd ask him if he had to go potty. I done told you he tried to take my door off of hinges. I asked Belle if she's got to go potty in her bedroom. What's she do? She tries to take the door off of hinges. Like right now, you got to go potty? You hear her beating the door? Exactly. She ain't got to go potty. That's how I know. Ain't that awful? I teach my dogs methods that other people just don't understand. Sometimes I do that on purpose, like with the whole dog beating the door shit. I teach them. I take my hand and I hit the door. I would hit the door and stuff. You gotta go potty, you hit the door. We gotta go potty, come on. And I'd beat on the door. That's how they learn. Belle knows how to knock on the door. You've heard her. She'll knock on the door to be let in. Like I said, my fruits, well, my labor has its fruits. You just can't always see them. And that's the beauty of it. I can appreciate them. But that's for me and my animals. They're my companions. They're my pride and joy. They're all I've got in this world that'll never tell me no. It'll never disown me and will always appreciate me. I can't even say if I had kids they would do that. Because they could turn into spoiled fucking shitbags. No matter how hard I tried, you can't change fate. If they're fated to be like that, you can't change it. You can only pray it doesn't cost them their lives in the end, being a thief, getting shot, doing drugs and ODing. You can do everything that you can, but at the end, you can only do so much. With my animals, I can keep them pretty well straight. Because they don't have all this social networking. They don't have all this peer pressure. They have me. and I have them.
Belle, what is it, honey? You need to be good. You need to be good.
Get back in here. I did not say you could come out. Get back in your room. In here. Now. No. Belle, your room. Belle, your room. Okay, I'm talking to deaf ears. Belle, your room. Belle, your room. And that's why I have to take action. Now, come here. Come here, Belle. Go to your room. Go on. Go to your room. Go now. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, Belle. Now, see, I haven't busted her ass in God knows how long. Right? I just now tagged her with the fly swatter. What's she doing? She's minding. Now go to your room. Get in there. And I don't have to repeat myself. See, I didn't even have to tell her lay down and stay like I normally would. Oh, she already knew the routine. It's defiance. It's the choice to. See? Literally. I didn't even have to, literally, when I picked it up, she started minding me. But then she tried to go for my bed instead of her bedroom. So I reached over real quick. I tagged her on the ass cheek. You see, I'm talking to her. I'm even getting louder. I'm getting louder and getting louder. It isn't until I crack my voice like lightning. Okay? Belle! Like that. But scares you. But that's my way of not having to whoop their ass. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to pick up the fly swatter. Nobody does. Nobody wants to be the bad guy. And I can't, crack my voice like lightning because what does it do to you? I literally just demonstrated why I have to do it. So I don't have to pick up something and knock the hell out of her with it. She's something. She really is. She literally was in there doing circles in the living room. I could hear her clicking and clacking away. Just doing circles, playing a little game with me. A game I never intended to play to begin with. That is why I must continue on and carry on like I am. Because the fact is she's not done. Her training is not done. She's proving that to me with her defiance. Proving it every day. When I'm done, she will be just like Hammer, no matter the situation, no matter what's going on. What I say goes. I got to where I didn't have to crack my voice at him. Crack it like lightning. I say, Hammer, what the fuck you think you're doing? You supposed to be doing that? You know I'm not happy with you. That's right there. I'd say I'm not happy. That motherfucker tough. Not because I was getting upset, because he knew I was upset and wasn't going to get him. He's like, oh, I done fucked up. And he tuck his head in his damn arms, his paws. He tuck his nose in it. I told you, there'll eventually come a time I won't ever have to whoop her again. And I know that because of Hammer. There'll come a time I'll never have to whoop her again. I'll just tell her I'm not happy, and that's all it'll take. It seems forward now, but when it comes to fruition, then it'll be, oh, well, I guess that is right. Look at her. A lot of people that's done the impossible has had people tell them over and over and over and over and over for fucking years and years and years that it can't be done. We made the A-bomb, didn't we? We built skyscrapers. We flew planes. We learned to fly. It's just wild. It's always littered with people and physics and all the facts telling you it can't or it won't. To defy the odds is beautiful. It truly is. When the deck's stacked against you, if you do it for the right reasons and you succeed, it's amazing. The fruits of your labor will never be sweeter. And I've succeeded multiple times with animals, so I know it works. And that's, like I said, another beautiful part of it. Well, like I said with Hammer, I left him sitting next to a cop and then walked around going I wanted to and whistled, and my dog trailed my scent all the way home. And he told me I don't have to have a leash. It was that simple. He said, if any other cops tell you have to have a leash, you have them contact me. It was that simple. So beautiful. It was so beautiful because I thought he was going to be such a dickhead about it. Such a dickhead. I thought I was literally going to have to do the one thing I promised Hammer he wouldn't have to do, is go on a leash. I'd never had that dog on a leash. He'd never, even when I took him out the potty and he fit in the palm of my hand, he would never go more than a couple feet from my heels. He got used to his territory, and that was same par for the course. He'd only go out the potty, he'd come knock the door down, and then he'd come back. Alright, that's getting on my last nerve. It's like the imprints, they're fucked up. The imprints, that's it. The imprints on the dynos, it's all fucked up. It's not giving me anything other than the dumb shit, if you will. It's not letting me change them with cryopods like it should. How does he let you know what's his gestures? Well, what I'm saying is, the way you read his mannerisms, and what he does, you do the same shit I do, and you don't even know you do it. You know, a lot of people don't. Like you reading his gesture and knowing what he means, and him knowing, understanding what you're saying. You don't realize that you've already taught him that pee-peeing outside means potty, go potty. I've always taught my animals, like I teach kids, potty. My grandmother, I learned that from my grandmother. When, you know, she was potty, my grandmother potty trained me. Potty trained every one of the kids, actually. Aiden, Phoenix, all of them. Oh my God. No, he'd rather be lazy. It's cold and wet outside. You can't let him do that. See, that's what Belle did a while ago. It's cold and muggy and wet outside. She wanted to be lazy and piss in my floor. Are you getting where we're going with this? But do you see how he didn't give you his normal gesture, though? He didn't give you his normal gesture like he normally would. That way you can confirm yes. Exactly. You'd already known. You knew better. See, I have a huge dog. That doesn't work that way. They go when they gotta go. You can't put them on a schedule. The only way you can put them on a schedule like that is if you leave food and water down. I don't do that. Because that's setting them up for failure. It gives dogs diabetes is what it does. When they can eat and drink when they want, their natural instincts are going to make them eat and drink all the time. Unless they're like your dogs that's had it down so long that they're used to it. Well, another thing, smaller dogs like that, they only eat like 1 or 2 pieces and then they go on. Eat 1 or 2 pieces and then go on. That's what I'm saying. My dog, she would eat the ass end out of a cow if I told her that was her food. Finish your food. I'd come back in 10 minutes and she'd be licking the fucking eyeballs out the skull. You feel me? Hey, I pitched her a mouse and told her it's food. She caught it out in midair. Gone. Well, I shot a mouse. I told you that mouse, I blew all to hell. Shot that motherfucker right off my floor. Fuck him. Yep. Whatever. What, buddy? God damn it, there goes the fucking book. Oh, here we go again. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. What I got for detail berries is always most ideal.
fuck me. Thank you, lag. Have a nice day. Put me right back in the room I just walked out of. Gotta love it. Getting fucked with no fucking damage. Getting bent over every time I think I'm a winner. Oh, I could probably do this all day long, Sugar Pie. I said a doobie-doobie-doobie, a doobie-doobie-doo-wah. Da-da-da-dum-dum-dum. Getting art, that's what they say. Getting art, oh what it hurts to say. I'm losing it. It was good to start off, but I'm losing the inspiration, if you will. Because I had more to say, I was just losing the inspiration. Are y'all still babies? Okay, but y'all at 7.6%, so that tells me a lot right there. A lot. Actually, hold on. Maybe you got that. Okay, I'll put this more. And put the rest on this motherfucker. Keep it Tuso. And the reason that we call them Tusos is because look at that name. Tuso Toothus. That's why we just call them Tusos. Really? Lag strikes again. Little gay boy. Gotta love good old Mr. Yeah, no. For the love of God, please let it allow it to be changed. Oh, motherfucker. What am I thinking of? Cable's over here. God damn. Oh, that's gonna be a huge lag. Nope, that's a big fucking kick is what that is. I guarantee the whole fucking server just went down. I guarantee it. I'll let you know in a minute. I'll let you know in a minute. I guess I'll restart my whole PlayStation again.